Hello, you're watching The Alchemy Kitchen, and this video isn't a cooking video, but I just did one. I posted it just a few minutes ago on how to make Yorkshire pudding, so go ahead and check that out. This, I mean, it's not a rant because I already had to restart this intro 2 times because I was laughing too much. So rant by definition is when you're angrily going on about something, and I'm just finding this amusing, funny actually. I've been part of this. I'm part of a few Facebook groups on cast iron cooking because, as you see, I love cast iron and do a lot of videos on cast iron cooking. There's one. It's actually the biggest on Facebook. It's called Cast Iron Cooking. They have like I don't know over 300,000 people in the group, and there's a lot of other ones that are really cool, like cast iron and open fire cooking. That one's awesome. It's got really good content. Not as big, but in this case, it's a good example of how biggest is not necessarily the best. That group, for a while now, I've just got more and more like, I don't know the word for it, just like kind of appalled with how mainly their admins are. I've been meaning to believe it for the longest time because it just started to get more and more annoying, and like today they did the favor for me. I got banned. It was awesome. Once I got banned too, all this, the stuff, their responses and stuff disappeared. Luckily I got screenshots of that, so I'll post some of those screenshots I can pull up. I think I stole some older ones too. I mean, this happened to be like I had a couple times where they like I couldn't comment for a week or something, like a punishment, because the dumbest craps. One was a joke. I think someone asked like how to tell if there's lead in their cast iron, and I put a joke like I make a dish and serve it to like a coworker you don't like and see if they live. I got like a week ban for that. I think there's something else where it was a joke and they said it was political, and I don't know. They have really uptight admins, that's for sure. I've posted a lot of content there, photos, following their guidelines. And most of the time when I do that, it gets really good feedback, and then someone in the comments is asking for the recipe. So I can put a link to a video if I have one in the comments, but there'll be like 50, 60 comments. And then the next comment, they don't, it gets lost. No one's going to feed through and read all these dumb comments saying like, yum, ooh, or what's that? Where they think the reply bar is Google. So you end up having to like put the link a million times. Where I was like, oh, why don't I just put the link? If I have a video on what I made, I'll put it in with the post. And I did that for the last, I don't know, month or so. And it actually got some good traffic to my channel, so thanks for that, cast iron cooking. Today I did that for the last video I just did on Yorkshire pudding. And before I don't know if that's for everyone or if they put me on like a flagged list before the post goes through, it has to be reviewed by an admin. Maybe that's for everyone because they're really uptight there. I imagine they get a lot of kind of spiteful posts too because of that. But anyways, normally that happens and that takes whenever, 10 minutes, sometimes an hour, and it'll be up. And I got a notification that it was declined, and there was a note from the admin saying, I'll put the screenshot, I can't remember word for word, but basically that I'm spamming or I'm using it blatantly to promote my page, and they're going to review all my other posts. So I took my dog out for a walk, and I keep getting beeps on my phone, and it's like another post removed, another post removed, another post removed. I'm like, okay, that was getting annoying. When I'm walking out in the woods, I don't feel like hearing my phone explode. So I was like, okay, when I get home, I'm just going to leave this page, get back, and page unavailable, checked again. Oh, okay, they kicked me and banned me. Thanks for saving me the trouble. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I find it funny. I don't expect to harm them by doing this video. I just want to point that out. If you're looking for a good Facebook group, there's other ones. They're just not as many members, which is kind of cool because it's getting kind of tiring of my news feed always being these lame posts on, oh, I made cornbread, or can I use cast iron on my glass top stove, or the same crap over and over. And I'd also see a lot of posts where people put just normal things and the admin turns off comments. They were just like really angry. I don't know. Maybe it was just one particular person because no one had a problem with the posts I was doing just like this. And it's not like I do them every day for every video. This one just seemed extra uptight. Maybe yesterday she had a really bad Valentine's Day. That's all I can assume there. I think the best one was like last year. It was mushroom season here, and I found some chicken of the woods mushrooms and made. I posted that. I cooked nuggets. I made chicken nuggets out of chicken of the woods mushrooms. Didn't post a video. Didn't link my page. None of that. Posted it in cast iron. Blah blah blah. And there was a ton of response to it. And chicken of the woods is a mushroom that grows in the U.S. as well. So there's a lot of people that were like, "Oh, these are excellent," or "Hey, I have some growing in my yard," and took a picture and said, "Are these it?" And I said, "It looks like it to me." I'm never going to tell someone like through a photo, "Yes, that's safe to eat for mushrooms." But I said, "I think so. Just do some research," and it's pretty hard to screw up identifying for the identification of chicken of the woods. So that went on for a while, and people, "Oh yeah, I'm going to try this." And then one of their admins, she literally wrote this. She turned off the comments and deleted the post and says, I'm closing this post because you're dangerous, encouraging people to pick funguses." She said funguses, yes. And yeah, so that's their logic, or at least some of their admin or moderators' logic. It's awesome. But like I said, there's a lot better groups out there where they're not such a-holes. I'll post a couple links to those below. I'll post a link to them too because maybe you're like, that's the thing. That's how algorithms work and how just people work. If you look up cast iron, you're going to see a lot of groups come up in Facebook, and naturally you'll see, oh, this one has the most people, I'm going to follow that one. And it kind of sucks it works that way because, like I said, the biggest is not always the best in a lot of cases. So they just keep getting more and more people. They're going to keep growing. And, the actually ones with good content are slowly growing because of that. I think more people are just going to that biggest followed group. Like I said, that cast iron and open fire cooking is awesome. That's where I see like the most innovative and interesting ideas for recipes, but also like the best pictures and stuff posted, and far less of this just dumb crap where people are too lazy to Google and put a post like, can I use cast iron in my glass top stove? Or they're too lazy to just scroll down and see that's been answered a million friggin' times. So that's the end of my rant. I just got a kick out of it. I thought maybe you guys would too. Anyway, I got a few other videos to work on today. I was in the middle of editing when I saw it when that came up, so it's funny. But I'm going to get back to work on that stuff. Thanks for watching. Hit like, hit subscribe. Till next time.